That scared me. Greetings and salutations, my prayers, and welcome back to Fate Grand Order Ordeal Call 1 Paper Moon. Last time, we got transported into the Paper Moon system, which was basically our compass. And, Xion Trank. So that's fun. Alright, so let's continue on. So yeah, basically last time we just learned that there's an entire Grail War going on in the Paper Moon to fix errors. It's like the most productive Grail War ever. And we have become the 6th master, when usually there's only 5. So let's go and see where this leads us. Looks like we're fighting an archer.
Would you mind telling us about the differences between the various AI types while we head back to repair? The names have given me a fairly clear idea, but I would like to be certain. Early, yes, of course. Repair type R's, as you can probably guess, repair damaged or injured AIs. Transfers type T AIs carry goods and information wherever they are needed. Builds type B's create new things. Keeps type K's keep AIs from naturally degrading over time. Their role is similar to ours, except they're more focused on regular maintenance. The grow type G's produce the base materials from which this world itself is made. They are responsible for making everything this world needs except Ranimant. That includes things like the materials used to construct all these buildings. What about servants? Do you already know what kind of servants each type's master has? No, I'm afraid not. I think that caster probably came from Build, but that's about it. Oh, and we saw another one around Keep when we tried a bit of light scouting. I think they were a lance.
Whoops, sorry about that. Is it just me, or is the air kind of bad here?
I'm not detecting any toxin in the atmosphere. It is probably just you. Anyway, that lancer was...
Oh, hey, look over there.
Why do you keep interrupting me, Berserker? What is it now?
There. Those type Ds were definitely in a hurry. Maybe something bad happened?
I guess they were, weren't they? Want to take a look?
Let's go check it out.
Okay, then let's follow them. Whew.
Is it Karna? Is Karna the Lancer?
What is that? Malicious data. If we leave them to their own devices, they'll destroy everything they can get their hands on. Remember what the governor said. They're one of the problems we regularly have to deal with.
Gotcha. Should we help the type Ds get rid of them?
Malicious data shows up fairly regularly, so the type Ds are used to dealing with it. But it does seem like it takes them a little time to assemble in sufficient numbers.
I see. Then we should help them. We may be prohibited from attacking attacking other AIs in this area, but that doesn't mean we can't help them out, right?
No, it doesn't. I don't think that would be a problem. What are you up to?
Who do you think I am, you fool? Helping poor, downtrodden citizens is the duty of royalty and warriors, and I am both. Gods like you might have trouble understanding this, but humans have to rely on each other for help all the time. Ah, another keen insight from my brilliant mind. Alright, AIs, stand back. We'll have this taken care of in no time flat. is my Blarg team. It's probably just a generic fight, so I probably just want to get through it as fast as possible. Ah, you know what? Avati's a relevant servant. Why did I pronounce her name like that? Oh, I have our NP3. Okay. Alright. This should be fast. Hopefully. I'll only use Kama during, like, actual story fights. And not just these, like, filler fights. Ooh, only one wave. Ooh, they're pretty tough. Easy win, easy win.
立ち上がれ。まだ早い。ここで終わることは許さんぞ。
Thank you for your assistance. As the basic subroutines which govern our thought dictate, we would like to offer you some raiment as a token of our appreciation. Think of it as a certificate of merit for saving our lives. We hope you'll accept it.
Oh, really now? I didn't do it for a reward, but thank you just the same. You're too kind. This is perfect. I've achieved the maximum reward with minimal effort, and now I've got heavy pockets to show for it. Sometimes I'm so smart it's scary. Oh, thank you, but I'm good. Let the assassin have that.
Understood. That was so nice of you, Berserker. To be honest, I thought you were going to try and keep it all for yourself. Sorry for doubting you.
Don't be stupid. If I'm the only servant with a full belly, then I'll be the only one fighting on the front line next time someone attacks. Come here and listen to me. From now on, we let them take as many hits for us as we can. Our priorities here are staying safe and conserve our energy. You see, I can't afford to lose this war. That's right. There's an enemy out there that I can't allow to win, no matter what. Ow! Pity your own servant's derriere? What kind of master are you? Did you forget you're dealing with a genuine prince?
Maybe if you stopped saying such cowardly things, I wouldn't have to pinch your butt. Anyway, it looks like some of you Type Ds are a little hurt. Let me help you heal you. I finally get to show everyone what I can do. Just you wait. I'll have you all back to perfect condition in no time. When I'm done, there won't be a scratch on any of you.
Cowardly things, huh?
Are you feeling alright? I have a decent grasp of your condition, thanks to the etherlight. But that is not the same thing as monitoring all of your vitals 24/7. So if at any point you feel something is wrong, tell me immediately.
I feel fine so far, thanks.
Him? Some tough-looking guys heading our way. Be on your guard, just in case. Oh, don't worry. Everything's fine. That's Defense Prime AI. I think I mentioned this before, but she doesn't take part in the Holy Grail War because she's too busy with her regular duties.
Huh.
Hello, Type R Master. I understand you helped my Type Ds deal with some malicious data. Apologies for my late arrival, and thank you on behalf of my subordinates. Hey! It wasn't just us. We all worked together to take care of this. May I ask who that is? It's kind of hard to explain. At first I thought they were just lost. But after talking to the central governing AI, we found out that they're actually participants of the AI Holy Grail War. So I hope you'll treat them the same way you treat us. Understood.
Hello,
Since she's an AI, she doesn't have an individual name. I guess that's kind of awkward for you. Say, why don't you come up with a nickname for yourself? Even just a temporary one. Berserker gave me mine. It turns out names are kind of nice thing to have. Hesitant, determined to be a difficult task, requesting assistance. Okay. I guess we can help with that. It'd probably be best if it was something related to your role, right? Let's see, you're the head of defense type D's AI, so maybe something along those lines? Then I will go with DX. DX? That kind of sounds like a symbol, rather than a name to me. But I guess it's okay. It's okay. It's certainly easy to remember.
I was gonna call her Danny.
Type D AIs and myself exist to keep this world stable. I therefore ask the rules to be respected and minimize collateral damage to other AIs in this world to a minimum during combat. She's kind of stiff for an AI, huh? We all are, really. She's just kind of more so than the rest. In the outside world, I think they call her a workaholic. She takes her duty to keep this world peaceful very seriously. She's also very, very literal, so no messing around, okay? Yeah. Got that? No messing around. Yeah, don't even think about it. Remember, we're the ones who will have to deal with the consequences.
Nuh-uh. Don't even think about it. Why is all this directed at me? Do you think I am a child or something? Yes. But anyway.
What is it?
No. This one's not quite right either. I don't suppose you'd be willing to take that armor off.
What did I just say about messing around? I'm sorry about him, DX. He has a bad habit of slobbering all over every new woman he meets.
Hey, don't talk about me like I'm some kind of dog sniffing around.
Anyway, would you Type Ds mind handling the cleanup? Thanks. Well then, we'd better get going. Warning. Malicious data spawning rates are currently rising, perhaps as a side effect of the System Grail War. Be on your guard. Unidentified forms of aggressive data in this area have also been detected.
Oh, well, my start got real bad there.
Also been detected. I recommend caution should you encounter them. Unidentified forms of aggressive data? And they're not more of Caster's Wrigley things? Negative. We believe they are similar to Caster's summoned familiars, which also are a threat to the public's safety and treated with caution. However, I am referring to something else entirely. Then, what exactly is it? Unknown. Our reports say only that they appear to be human-shaped shadows. The other Type Ds and I will be informing all masters of this development soon. Now, I must return to my post. I'm not sure what that was all about, but it sounds like she was warning us to watch out for hostile creatures. Naturally, my calculations accounted for such an occurrence. After all, it is exceptionally rare for a given location to have only a few different types of enemies. The best thing we can do is remain alert and be ready to adapt to the situation as it demands. Yeah, gotta be ready for anything. Good point. Okay, let's head back to repair headquarters for real this time.
Section 4. Desire central nerve / reasons.
I'm kind of surprised to see you have a knight here too. We just have it to make things easier. The sky is just a big projection on the ceiling. Were we to observe from the outside, I doubt we could see a meaningful difference between night and day. My guess is that they just use nightfall as a way to mark the end of a single conceptual cycle. Yes, that's right.
Hey, let me ask you something. Can you lend your bow and arrow to someone else? Do they still work if someone besides you uses them?
Why are you stupid? I told you I have no intention to do any work.
No, I got that. That's why I'm just asking you to lend me your gear. Come on, what's the harm? Think of all the beautiful women out there I haven't laid eyes on yet. Oh. I know they're too shy to talk to me, even though they absolutely adore me. But with a little help from these arrows, they can have all the courage they need. Oh, courage they need.
Did you just purr? Never do that again. That was revolting. Anyway, what women are you talking about? The only one around you right now is your master.
Her? Believe me, I have no interest in an immature little brat like her. Even I can't believe how uninterested I am. Now come on, let me borrow it. Don't you want me to have a bright future?
Shut up. I think I heard him take another dig at me, but that aside. I can't tell if those two get along great or terribly. They almost seem like... Hey, since you came here from the outside world, maybe you can answer this for me. That kind of back and forth between two people who trust each other, with neither holding back. Is that, what it's like between siblings?
I think you could say that.
Yeah, it is. I knew it. You know, I always felt there was something nice about the idea of family. I don't know if it's a quirk I developed naturally back when I was a standard Prime AI, or if it came about as a part of my randomized personality when I became a master. But either way, I think relationships like that are just so joyful, so peaceful, so warm. That's why, maybe I shouldn't be telling you this, but if I win the Holy Grail War, I'm planning to wish for a family. One that can live all together. One that can all live together. That's the vision I have for us. So if I become the next central governing AI, and I get to customize this world how I like, I'm planning to make it so we get a little more diversity among the different AIs. I know we already have some differences between us now, but I want to make them more detailed and systematic so we can have something like real familial relationships. That sounds like a beautiful wish. Oh, I'm sorry. Please, don't get me wrong. I wasn't saying I want you to let me win or anything. I was just...
No, it's fine. Go ahead, let him hear it. You want to pressure your opponents. If you want something, don't be afraid to reach for it. Tell the whole world why you think you deserve it. In fact, you shouldn't hold back even if you don't deserve it. The heart wants what the heart wants. That's how I've always lived my life. Did you not see me just a minute ago asking to borrow the god of love's bow and arrow?
I refused, if you recall. Besides, didn't living like that get you into all kinds of trouble?
Yes, that's right. There was something I wanted so badly I was willing to start a war. That's why I fought. I have no regrets in that regard, even now. I think it was the right call. Even if I were reborn a million times over, I'd still do the exact same thing. And it's no different now. I'm fighting for what I want. We might be working together right now, but I have no intention of handing you the win when this is over. Be ready for that. So, what is it you want now? Oh? Ho! You're really going there? Fine then. I'll tell you. I want... everything! Wealth, glory, fame, pleasure, and so much more. Besides... basically, I want everything I want. Don't even bother asking me something stupid like what I want more than anything. There's nothing like... Like? No. There's no point in limiting what you want.
Well, hang on. Then how come you're constantly leering at every woman you meet for the first time? It's really gross, you know.
Well, I guess I can't deny I do that. All I can say is that my heart keeps telling me to look for a woman. Probably a wife candidate. I am an incredibly handsome prince after all. It just makes sense for me to marry a beautiful woman. Wahahaha!
Well, I guess that's a family too. As long as everyone's there because they want to be.
Anyway, once I get my hands on everything, then I can be sure what I want will be there among it all. Wahahaha! Now do you see the genius of my incredible wish? It's the whole reason someone great and noble as myself would deny to help my master win the war. Once you become the governing AI, you can change this tiny world however you like, right? So first, I'm going to have you build me an enormous golden palace. Then, I'm going to have it filled with treasure and delicious food.
You are just horribly selfish, aren't you, Berserker?
Wrong. You're just too small-minded. You could have any wish in the world, and the only thing you can think to use it for is something as insignificant as family. Is family really all that great? You have no idea how loud it can be living with 100 brothers.
Of course I don't. Don't bring up such weird examples. Granted, my actual knowledge of normal ones is theoretical and not practical, but still. Anyway, at least you know what family is like. I am a little jealous of that. Oh, here's another question I hope you can help me with. If all of you were a family, would Kama and Xion be your daughters?
She sounds like my mom. I'd say we're more like siblings. So they're my little sisters.
What was that? Don't treat me like a child. I just happened to be in this forum when this all happened. Don't lump me in with this shady alchemist. What do you mean, shady? There is nothing about my current form or thought processes which could be seen as shameful. In terms of ability, I prefer to think of myself as a trusted, supportive colleague, rather than a daughter or sister figure. But I will admit that this is merely an expression of personal preference. So I will not insist you think of me that way. Even if you did, I cannot guarantee you it would make me happy. Furthermore, one's position in an organization is not something you can declare for yourself, but rather...
Play nice now. From where I stand, you're all just little girls barely out of nursery. There's practically no difference.
Did you include me in that? Need I remind you that I am the prime AI of the entire partition?
So?
Do you all hear that noise coming from the headquarters? I wonder if something happened there. Let me try to intertype. Let me try the intertype comms. Huh? No one's picking up. That's weird. I did not ask this earlier, but do all AIs have comms functionality? Basically, all AIs of the same type can communicate with each other over a network. It's a little more difficult between different types, though. You can only communicate with one other AI at a time. To do so, you have to exchange unit numbers first. There are other ways to communicate remotely, but those are typically reserved for emergencies. Anyway, right now the Type R network appears to be down, so I can't get in touch with the other Type Rs at headquarters. I'm getting a bad feeling about this. Come on, let's hurry.
No! Didn't hear him.
No!
Those are... You certainly took your time coming home. Don't you know you're supposed to lock up when you go out for a walk? Oh. Oh yes. It's very dangerous leaving your home unattended. You never know what could happen. Just cast her, Emmy. Come now. Did you really think I would let you escape? I love it. There's nothing better than plunging your sword into a woman's flesh. Even if that woman is just a lifeless doll.
I don't care how you get your kicks, Caster. Just make sure you devour all that raniment. Stop! Stop this right now! And you must be Caster's master. Is that not obvious? Berserker and his master really are idiots. The system Grail War is a battle for resources. If you truly understood that, you wouldn't have let a blue blood like me waltz in and crack open your precious treasure chest. We may be different types of AI, but we are still fundamentally the same in that we require the same resources. Breaking into and jamming your network was trivial, but you could never do that, could you? That moronic look on your face tells me everything I need to know. Never mind that. Just let them all go, now. And why would I do that? You don't need to be from Grow to figure out that the most efficient way to harvest raniment in this world is to steal it. Wait, don't tell me you actually plan to only collect it from your own partition. Wow. Just when I thought you'd reach the apex of stupidity, you showed me the new heights you can soar to. Even our morons should have been able to see this was the best solution. I almost pity you, seeing what an incompetent set of characteristics the randomizer stuck you with. You know, I can't put my finger on why, but something about this prick is really pissing me off.
In theory, there's nothing wrong with taking what you want. In practice, only those blessed with lineage, looks, and talent can actually get away with it. Meaning, people like me. But a sniveling brat like you? Don't make me laugh.
It looks like we're going to have to fight, but please be careful. According to my calculations, the fact that he has chosen to show himself here means...
He has a plan. I really wish I had Avenger Kawa. Make these fights a lot easier. Black Rail? To sub for the fact that I can't do max damage. Let's see how this backfires on me. Oh, this might be bad. Restore HP for yourself when defeating enemies. Okay, I might be effed. We don't really have a good starting position either. Let's build crit stars then.
なんだそうか。我が愛しき命たち。我が麗しきあまたの水よ。さあ今こそ。ゲートオブエーギル。楽しめ。
Good, good, good. Hit the ruler. Not good. Hinkama. Wow. No Kamakara still. Well, we got arts, so that's fine, hopefully. I'm gonna assume that I have to clear the break bar. Okay, I can charm him, so I don't need to stun him. Now let's get some more art. You're right, get a little bit more stars. Nice. Right now, Kama can pop off. No! God damn it. I did it again. I gotta stop double clicking. Well, that was a waste. Ooh, got loop. And we missed the charm. Alright, we're so good, we're so good. And no common cards again. Man, we got that real bad luck, huh? Nice, nice. Another free turn. We're getting there. Not nice? Wait, isn't he just a buster buff?
これは罰だ。当然の罰なのだ。
Also, wasn't he charmed?
死ぬがいい。おぞましき心根の者たちよ。
Oh, he actually has NP. Oh, okay. Whew. That scared me.
I can predict their every move, but there are just too many of them to keep up. Not to mention their overwhelming magical energy advantage.
Ah, glorious. What could be more right than the strong violating the weak? What could be more natural than the righteous punishing the errant? I feel so excellently, scrumptiously good! Ah. But of course it does. Of course it does. Well, apologize. Apologize. Apologize, damn it! The scent of blood. Ah, the scent of blood. You did want to smell it, didn't you? Yes, of course. This punishment was inevitable. We had a pact. That's why this room will become a window into hell. And so, my writhing fiends will devour all of you.
This is all unfolding exactly how I expected. So much so, it's downright pathetic. Did none of you fools think to plan ahead? Did you actually pay the central governing AI a visit without replenishing your Raniment after your last battle? Well, my caster's been stocking up on Raniment at every opportunity. Of course, he would have more than you. I hate to admit it, but he's right. They've got tons more fuel to work with than we do. This isn't looking great.
Did you just call me a fool? Why, you insolent, stupid brat!
Was it not you who failed to make any preparations whatsoever? Even the simplest of AIs could have seen this coming. Did you really think you were safe just because you teamed up? That doing so would be enough to defeat someone so obviously superior? Fool is hardly a strong enough word. How could you not see that having two servants in a single area means dividing its resources between them? I have nothing to fear from such weak servants. Not even two of them together. You should have tried thinking before waltzing in here. If I use my command spell, I might be able to boost my Raniment temporarily. But what if that's still not enough to win? And even if I win this battle, I won't be able to use it again in the future. Is it worth the risk? It's over. The two of you together still can't hope to match my skill. There's nothing else to it.
I have no idea who this could be. I assume it's gonna be a woman, because it usually falls in that place.
Really? Well, what if we make it 3 then?
Ah, damn it! It's the most handsome prince! Oh my god, his love. What's that with hat? Well, no battle, so... What the? Who the hell are you? What voice should I give him? I only have like one noble voice. We're guests. But then again, I guess there's no point in dragging this out. This guy here is a rider, and I'm his master. Oh, he's rider. My name is... It's weird having a name as an AI. But once I became a master, I didn't feel right with that one. What are you gonna do, right? Anyway, as I was saying. My name is... Lanier. Lanier Gooey-san. Really? Really, man? So you're a caster, huh? I'm here because I had something I wanted to talk to Leah Repair about. I'd have taken a number and waited my turn, but since they didn't have any numbers to take, well... Maybe you ought to come back another time. You've got no idea how much power we've got stored up, right? Doesn't matter how lopsided the equation is now. One unknown variable is all it takes to mess up your whole formula.
Yeah. No matter. We've already whittled down your resources and increased our own. For blue bloods like ourselves, failure is not an option. We can't afford to take our time. Come on, Caster.
Yes, good point. It wouldn't be any fun to get these wretches' punishments all over with at once. They need to be even more afraid of me. They need to grind their heads onto the floor in desperate apology.
Okay, I finished giving the Type R's first aid. Though, of course, some of them didn't make it. Anyway, I guess this means we owe yet another person our lives. Thank you, Rider and Rider's Master. That is who you are, right?
That's right. It's just like I told you. I'm Transfer Prime's AI and Rider's Master. Professor Lev? Huh? Why are you looking at me like that? Do you recognize me from somewhere? That's weird. The randomizer's creations are supposed to be completely, well, random. It's entirely possible it sometimes chooses personalities randomly from some kind of base template. Not a lot we can do when it turns out someone completely unhinged. Anyway, don't worry about it. I might look like some guy you knew, but I'm a completely different person. Are you Prince of Lanling, but a rider? No way. You recognize Ryder's face too? Well, his mask anyway. Damn, just my luck. Oh well, guess it's only a matter of time till our true name came out anyway. Go on, Ryder, say hello. If that is what you wish, Master. Otherwise, I have no intention of saying anything. I am but a tool. And no, that is not my name. I am neither a king nor a prince. Maybe I was known by that name at one point, or another, but that's not who I am now. I am merely a sword, a warrior. Gao Changgong.
Well, damn, that's cold. You built some pretty tall, thick walls around your heart, haven't you? So much so, I get the sense you'd cut me down for real if I even tried to touch them. Gao Changgong. That is the name of the general who is known as the Prince of Langling. So I suppose that is his name as a rider.
Okay, and what's the rider faction doing here? Is it obvious? We're in the middle of a system grail war. I came to have our servants fight to the death. Kidding! This is repair, right? I actually brought a subordinate of mine I need to repaired. We can fight to the death whenever. Right now, I've got other concerns. Huh? Cute delivery girl ready! Man, this is a rainy paradise.
Hello. I am a RANI Series Type T AI from Transfer. This is super embarrassing, to admit, but I had an accident on my last route when a bug came out of nowhere and surprised me. Oh my. So you're here for treatment? And these two escorted you? Yes, exactly. I see. But why would you go all the way to an enemy's headquarters in the middle of a war?
I get where you're coming from. True, it's not like this is the only way we could get her patched up. We could have flagged down a Type R visiting another partition and asked her for help or sent a formal repair request. Hell, we could have even used an emergency roadside repair kit. But now that I'm a master, I'm finding a new desire I never had before. I find myself wanting to look around and see all kinds of new things for myself. So, here I am, seeing Repair Head HQ in person. There's so much you can't really understand until you've taken a good look at it, right? So I thought I'd come do just that for this place.
I see. Well,
That's weird.
what do you think, Bear Jacko?
It's hard to explain why, but I definitely feel guarded around him.
That is the obvious reaction, yes. I am pleased to see you approaching this rationally.
Yeah, that tracks. Well then. How about I just don't do anything where you can't see me? I'll even order Ryder not to move either. I can't get up to any funny business with you watching me. I definitely can't go around wrecking havoc on my own that way, yes? Well, I guess, in that case...
What about you, Ryder? You don't mind your master going off on his own?
If that is what my master wants, I will abide by his orders. As I said, I am no more than his tool.
I see.
Hey, how about letting me a Type R to be my guide? I don't want to have to shout anytime I want to ask you something. I think I'll start by asking about the treatment pods and medical kits. No, wait. Maybe I should start with this building. There's so much I've never paid attention to before, and now I'm so curious about them all.
I agree. He is weird. I don't know how else anyone could put it.
So what? He really did come here just to see how Repair treats AIs? Well, at least he helped us get rid of Castor.
I can at least say I genuinely do not sense any hostility from that master or his servant. Though I do sense a great deal of caution on his part. Or rather, determination not to get too friendly with us.
He won't even look us in the eye.
There we go. Scanning, and we're done. Wow! That treatment was as fast as one of our deliveries. Please accept this raiment as thanks. Thanks for that. Now, where'd that master go off to? Gone off to?
An almost perfectly complete world. That nearly leads to the future. Fascinating. Seriously fascinating. Oh, are you done?
Yes, sir.
In all the time he's been here, he hasn't tried anything suspicious. Okay, let's head back then.
So what? You really only came here for a tour?
I said as much, didn't I? The future is bearing down on us quickly. We don't have any time to waste.
Even so, you still don't want to fight today?
No, I guess I don't. This could all be over once we fight. I feel like I'm not ready to say goodbye to it yet. The caster pair, on the other hand, seem to have very aggressive personalities. I don't know if they'll try attacking us here again, or somewhere else next time they make a move. But either way, I'm pretty sure it won't be long before they do.
Yes, I'm sure it will not. I have already calculated as much myself.
Hey, while I'm here, let me pay you for the tour with some information, as well as Randymet. We're from the transfer petition, and we have a rider, so we're a good deal more mobile than the other AIs. Which lets us scout the other petitions. We didn't get a super in-depth look, but it was enough for a rough sense of things. You may already know this, but Bill's the one with the caster. It looks like Gro has a saber, and Keep's got the lancer.
Which one was where again? Here. As you can see, Repair's neighbors are Build and Transfer. Glow and Keep are over here. Got it.
I'm pretty sure I don't have to tell you this at this point, but the caster camp's the one being the most aggressive right now. As far as we can tell, the Saber and Lancer camps still have yet to make any moves. I don't know if that's because their masters just aren't combative, or because they're building up their strength as part of a more elaborate plan. You say that includes the Lancer camp too? Yeah, that's right. So far, they haven't done a thing. Hell, they haven't even left the partition. So they're either not aggressive or they're busy planning. Neither of those things can be right. Not in his case.
Is something wrong, Berserker?
What, with me? Of course not. I'm the same as always. Anyway, we should start heading back. But hey, I'm sure we'll see each other again soon. Real soon. We don't have any other choice, after all. Now then, how to actually get back?
Are you saying you want to try racing Mr. Ryder's horse against us, Transfer's high-speed assets? Because that's sure what I heard.
Huh? Haha, well, that wasn't my intention.
Let's do it! We're the fastest being in this world. We can't force to lose a race. Hey, don't ignore me.
Still refusing to talk to anyone who isn't me, Ryder? If you order me to, I will. If you do not, I will not. And that's all there is to it, Master. I've said it before, and I'll say it again. Don't expect me to act of my own accord for any reason. I will never make a move, fight, or use my noble phantasm of my own volition. I will not do anything at all without explicit permission. In exchange, I do everything my master commands. That's my only purpose. If, as my master, you are hoping for me to perform my duties in a way that exceeds your expectations, then I am probably the worst servant you could have hoped for. I am but a sword. No. As a rider, I am no more than a horse. Point me in the direction you want me to go, and I will run at your command. Yes, that's right. Everyone knows what happens to tame horses who run off on their own. I'm more of a thinker than an instinctual actor. Yeah, the Ass Baron didn't do me well either. really burned through my funds. If that approach leads to fewer unknown factors, it'll make things easier for me. So no, I don't have any problem with it. All I want is for you to work hard for the future.
So, now what? As a Type T, I'd prefer not to pass up a chance to show off my skills. I'm especially good at hairpin turns.
Same. I'm saving for a summer mel scene too. I really want to get her to like NP2 at minimum. So I'm gonna have to skip Berserker Castoria. Who else is on the first banner? Oh, Summer Chloe too. Is she? Yeah, because all the Fairy Knights are on part 2. Yeah. Oh, I wish I could get MP5. Yeah, I mean, if they're your faves, might as well go for it. No real purpose to, you know, not go for it, I guess. This game's too punishing to, like, go for every servant imaginable.
Hey, I was talking to you.
Well, if I'm being honest, I don't really care about speed. If I'm really in a hurry, I'll just use my own machine.
Come to think of it, I remember the Prime Transfer AI has a special high-speed asset in the form of a motorcycle. The one with the funny-looking handlebars.
I do, but I left my chopper back at the base. Though, when I do want to move quickly, I don't care what kind of vehicle I use. So, my focus right now isn't just on covering distance. I want to really take in my surroundings. That means I prefer a different method of transport. I'd like one that lets me focus on speed as well as observation. I'm at 800 SQ, so I think I have pity? So I can at least get MP1. That's why I had you ride here on Ryder's horse with me after we picked you up.
So, does that mean you don't need a speedster like me, like myself?
Not at all. In fact, it's perfect that you're here. You see, I do want to get back to HQ and start going over the information I learned today. Plus, giving Ryder a chance to rest would be a good idea too. Holy hell, that's a lot. So yes, I would like to use your vehicle to go home. Just don't give it too much throttle. Because if we happen to come across something interesting on the way back, I'm going to have to stop to examine it until my curiosity is satisfied.
Okay. We need to update our comms protocol. To make sure we can stay in touch and get back here at a moment's notice if anything happens. So I'll add a layer of encryption, make it extra strong, and...
If there's anything I can do to help.
Thanks, but I'm fine. I'm Repair's Prime AI. This kind of thing is part of my job. Why don't you go ahead and rest up? Don't worry about me. I'll get some sleep too once I'm done with work.
How do the Type Rs usually sleep?
The Night Watch girls remain on active duty while the rest enter their management pods. As for you guys, what to do about you? The management pods are kind of rough and bulky since they're designed for AIs, so I don't think you'd find them very comfortable.
Don't worry, I'm used to camping out.
For the time being, I think we'll be fine as long as we have a place to lie down. Though it would of course be best if we had a single room where 3 of us could rest together. I would prefer to avoid each of us having our own room. Why? Do you still suspect me? Or are you up to something? It's not just you. It is of paramount importance that we keep Baron Draco safe while he sleeps. There's nothing more to it than that. Or do you have some kind of problem with it? I kind of feel like you two aren't entirely getting along. I'm probably just imagining things though. We have plenty of rooms that will suit you, so I'll just show you to the closest one. Okay? Good night. Yeah, I've been spending like 30 rolls on like each banner that has been coming up for like the last couple years, or last year. Couple years, why I say that. So I did get Cuckoo. That was nice. And I was able to get I was able to get Beast. I think I've just been like mainly skipping the event ones really. Not too big, not too small. There are no proper beds here, but there are enough extra exam tables for us all to rest on. And it seems it will let us both keep an eye out for possible intruders and secure an exit route. Great, then let's go to bed. It's a perfect chance to immerse ourselves in the most familiar, most inescapable form of depravity there is. And of course, I'll be there to escort you every step of the way. Your bed is over there. If you like, I can employ my ether light to reposition you, forcibly, if necessary. Yeah, that's how my voice goes. Fine, whatever you say. What's the harm in sharing a bed anyway? It's easier to keep him safe that way, you know? Stupid meddling Shion. I knew it. Something does not feel right. Is that really the Kama we know from Hikalia? Has there really been something suspicious with Kama? I have noticed. I think they let Kama stay in child form just because I think people expect less of her when she's like that. So she can get off like slacking more. I think that's like the actual story reason. Also, it's like she's in like low energy maintenance mode then. Anyways, let's continue. Indeed it is. Oh, great. We're syncing with the Rannies. Fantastic. That won't be traumatizing. A weekend code what? Are you having trouble sleeping, Bear Draco? I'm sorry. Did I wake you? No, you did not. Remember, you and I are connected via Etherlight now. One of the things this means is that in quiet times like this, I am always keenly aware of your physical condition. So I can tell right away whenever you wake up, and when your pulse is spiking, as it is now. What's got your heartbeat racing anyway? I haven't even snuck into your bed yet. That said, I've got a pretty good idea. Well, go ahead, and tell us anyway. I can lend you, well, it won't be sympathetic, but it is at least an ear. So go on, spit it out. You've been avoiding certain things, trying not to talk about them. And you just can't hold back any longer, right? The fact is, ever since I came to this world, there's a hard truth I've been avoiding, telling myself I didn't have to think about it. But it's just not true. I want to be very clear about that now. To who? To myself. Who else? I want to remind myself that I don't want to look away. That I don't want to pretend like this is fine. Because this sense of unease is like a knife into the heart. And it won't let me forget, even in my sleep. AI or not, I can't sit back and let them be treated like they're disposable. I knew you would say that, just as I calculated. You do know they're not actually alive, right? They're just constructs of people running on programming. Even knowing that, you still won't stand for them being killed the way they were? Yeah, that's right. As an alchemist, I come from a long line of rational thinkers, so I feel compelled to say this. In light of this world's rules and the conditions for winning this war, Caster's actions are entirely rational. At its heart, this Holy Grail war is a scramble for resources, the magical energy equivalent its AI residents possess. And since each faction has their own territory with a certain number of AIs, the most efficient way to obtain that resource is plundering it from other territories. There is an additional beneficial effect to this method of plundering. By killing another territory's AIs, you not only gain Raniment for yourself, but you also deny it to your opponent. There can be no arguing that point. So if we were to approach this rationally, we should at least consider employing the same tactic in our efforts to win this war. However... Absolutely not. We're not doing that, period. We're not going to do that, period. Right. I thought you would say as much. I accounted for that in my calculations as well. You are the one who led Chaldea to victory against Gotea, after all. Huh. I really don't like that know-it-all look in your eyes. No fair. Being his yes girl and indulging his every whim is supposed to be my job. So when a rank amateur swoops in and steals what should be my job, what can I do but gripe about it? I guess this counts as love too. Alright. Let me just make extra sure. It's entirely possible these AIs aren't alive at all. They could just be tools that are automatically regenerated after some time has passed. Even knowing that, do you still want to take a handicap like that going into this fight? I just don't want to see anyone looking to me for help. And not do anything to help them. Yeah. Well, this was really only a matter of time, so it's not like anything's really changed. If you were expecting me to say something about it, tough. I am quite sure there is meaning in discussing and clarifying our plans going forward. Our goal is to return to the outside world by winning this System Grail War. To do that, we will cooperate with the Berserker faction and share their territory until we are the last two remaining. We will not resort to short-sighted means for replenishing our resources like killing AIs. And we will not tolerate anyone else doing so either, even our allies here. Is that what you want? Yeah. I knew it would come to this. You value such honorable approaches to combat above all else. Your actions are not based on simply what is rational and practical. They have always been guided by something you hold deep in your heart. Myself included, cannot do so easily. Anyway, I guess that concludes this discussion. I'm sorry, Shion. Do not be. Wherever our disadvantage, you will have me on your side. And according to my calculations, we have a 100% chance of making it out of here that way. You have nothing to apologize for. Now, unless there is something else we need to discuss, perhaps we should all go back to sleep. Oh, while we're up, I might as well ask. I get that you just happen to know who that rider was, since coincidences like that have happened before. But why were you acting a little weirdly towards his master too?
Yeah, hard not to. Wait, why can't we remember him? We're not real, are we? I can't clearly remember why, but he seemed like someone we can't trust.
So even the name he gave us sound both familiar and different to you, huh? I posit that you are not imagining things. Every one of us here now is different from our usual selves in some way. Part of that is probably due to the bugs you are experiencing in your memories. Those bugs are kind of like hard drive errors, so they are not something I can fix with Etherlight. That we cannot find an answer to this is certainly aggravating, but devoting too much of our focus to it will not help matters. For all we know, it may be nothing more than what he said. Maybe when the randomizer made him into a master, it mixed in or randomly chose a pre-existing model of some sort. And now, we may have an idea of who that model is based on, but we cannot clearly remember it. Incidentally, how do you feel about his personality?
I think he was like a completely different person.
If that randomizer really was only using appearance data, we may not have much cause for concern. Though of course, it is hard to say for sure, since we still do not have much information to work with. On the other hand, you do not remember ever seeing A used before, right? Then for the time being, all we can do is watch how things unfold. I swear, this world is just endlessly weird. AIs using the faces of people you recognize, people shrinking. We'll have to keep our guard up. But anyway, if we really are done talking now, let's go back to sleep. Say, I know. Want to try something to keep the nightmares away? I think I can manage to come up with something. Like what if you had a perfectly shaped body pillow to hug while you slept? Say, hypothetically... Right, good night. Inducing sleep in 3, 2, 1. What? Hey!
And now the night after.
Okay. Okay. We finished upgrading our comm system security. Everywhere that was ransacked has been tidied up too. Perfect. Come on, everyone. It's the start of a new day. Let's make sure it's a great one. Okay.
Good morning.
Good morning. Did you sleep okay?
Well, I'm feeling good at the very least.
I'm using the Etherlight to manage your physical condition as well, so you should be in fine shape for the time being. Good morning once again. Once again, welcome back from your trip to the central area. Good morning, and welcome back. Are you hurt? You don't seem to be. Good morning, and welcome back. Scanning for damage? None detected. It seems you either did not sustain any injuries in last night's battle, or your injuries have already been treated. Too bad. Good morning, and welcome back. Please understand that we're not disappointed you're okay. We were just excited to possibly have a chance to demonstrate how useful we can be in our capacity as healers. Wow, he really is popular. The Rannies surrounded him in no time at all. I think they just want to show off their skills to him. Plus, as healers, we naturally want to patch up any damage we find. And since none of you are AIs, treating your injuries is especially fulfilling. Though I don't think they'd be this excited if they didn't want to pay Barodraco back for rescuing them yesterday.
If anyone should be getting thronged by groupies, it's me. This is really starting my day off on the wrong foot. Alright, all of you, get out of here.
Report. This is Tyranny. Report. Frankly speaking, you're in our way. I'll transition to standard distance mode if I must, but I propose lowering our internal individual affinity rate. Proposal accepted. Base value updated.
Hey, what was that? I'm supposed to be everyone's favorite. Should I be aware of whatever just happened there?
I'm sure it's just your imagination. I knew it. Things being alive like this is kind of wonderful. Casually exchanging information among trusted allies of a similar nature.
It's nice. Feels like family.
Exactly. You think so too, right? I guess you remember what we talked about yesterday then. Of course I remember. I also remember how Kama and I were assigned the role of daughters against our will.
Pretty sure it says sisters.
To be clear, every time this topic comes up, I will continue to deny that there's anything childlike about me.
Oh, that's Yan, not Kama.
To be clear, every time this topic comes up, I will continue to deny that there's anything childlike about me. You see, I measured us carefully. In doing so, I determined that I am approximately 3 centimeters taller than Kama. So I believe that difference is more than sufficient to remove a need to lump us together. On top of that... Wait, where is Kama?
Hey, yeah, she's not here.
What are you so panicked about? I'm right here. I just decided to freshen up and pick some flowers, so to speak. That's all.
Why did you decide to grow now?
No particular reason. I just thought the morning of a new day would be a good time for a change of pace. Besides, it's not like you wanted me to stay this small forever, right? I definitely know you at least that well, Master. Whoa! You're bigger now? Did you install a new avatar program or something? You could say that. I might look different now, but I'm still exactly the same person I was before. Yes, that's right. It's just like changing my outfit. There's no deeper meaning to it.
I guess you divine spirit servants really are cut from a different cloth. Must be nice, be able to change your appearance at will. Though it does feel kind of sudden. Yeah, I don't know why she decided to do this now. You don't? Really? I wonder what kind of human could be capable of taming the god of love. But now it all makes sense. They say women prefer not to fight the same weapon They say women prefer not to fight with the same weapon when they're on the same battlefield. I've heard they can't even stand it when someone else wears the same color clothing they do. So there you go. It must be the same for gods as it is for humans. Huh? Yikes. It looks like a kill. Alright, better zip these lips.
Anyway, we were just about to replenish our raiment materials. Did you want to join us? You said Reniment is a conceptual factor that is this world's magical energy equivalent, and these particular materials comprise this world's physical substances, right? That's right. So if you wanted, you could actually say we're about to have a meal. Glow makes the materials, and Keep processes them and adds trace amounts of Reniment. Here, see for yourself. I see. So these are what you AIs ingest to restore your Reniment and address any physical deterioration. I see. Well, this is clearly a meal. Well, this is certainly a meal. The amount of Reniment we get from these is just enough to offset what we use in our daily routines. So I don't think it'll be enough to give us an advantage in battle. But since you're all in the same position as AIs yourselves now, I think you should be able to eat them too. Want to try some? Well, we do need to replenish our energy, so yes. Once I have verified they are safe to eat with my etherlight, we would love to. Wait, report. Leader, did you know that Keep has been sending us materials like this recently? Nan. Oh wow, I didn't know they were making things like this nowadays. It looks like Indian naan. Yummy. Hello, I'm the one who brought those materials here. Oh, hello. From your unit number, it looks like you're the type T writer brought here yesterday. Yes, I am. Thank you again for treating me. I want to pay you back since I'm one of Transfer's fastest. I thought I would bring you I thought I would bring you some of Keep's latest materials. Why, thank you. And here's some Reniment for you in exchange. You're too kind. There. Is something wrong? Well, we transfer AIs actually use a tip system. Each of us is very competitive, but since we're all equally fast, we can't really compete on speed alone. So we're programmed to be jubilant when we receive a tip. Oh, right, you are, aren't you? Let's see, what could I give you as a tip? I don't suppose you have any. I don't suppose you have anything, do you? No, I don't. How about you, Kama? Oh, fine. I guess I can weave you a flower or something. It'd be like totally fake, though. How's this? Ooh, cute. Great! I feel like my speedster fashion sense has really evolved. Thank you. I look forward to my next delivery to you. Now then, while we appreciate the gesture, we also need to be careful about the risks. I have scanned these Nan with my etherlight, and I can confirm that it is functionally no different from the objects, which look like energy bars. The only difference is that their peripheral data has been carefully arranged, and that they have been seasoned with unnecessary ornamentation. Or to put it in terms more familiar to us, they've been given extra flavor and aroma. We don't care which kind we consume, since they're functionally identical. But since you're from the outside world, I think you'll find this kind more to your liking. Thank you.
Huh.
Well, if these are a way to replenish magical Reniment, then I guess I should have some too. How about you, Berserker?
Forget it. I wouldn't touch those with a 10-foot pole. You have them.
Huh?
Is there history behind that? I guess so. So I wasn't seeing things. I knew it. He's here in this world, too. God, what voice I give him? I made Berserker pompous. Ryder is deep security guard. I made Caster noble crazy at the end. Don't go for an accent. Huh. The wind feels oddly restless today. Is it scared of something? Or is it? God damn, all these aliens are so goddamn cute.
Could you quality check this for me, Chef?
Oh, sure. Trying something new, are we?
There is no point in trying anything new. For Type K, there is nothing more important than stability. Though I suppose that does beg the question of why we want you to teach us your material processing techniques in the first place. Well, a lot of factors went into the decision. After comparing the advantages and disadvantages,
It simply means you prefer things which taste good to things which don't. Nothing mysterious about it. Now let me have a taste. Not bad. Not as good as mine, but it passes muster. You can take pride in serving this to anyone who wants it.
hello, it's me, your dependable transfer speedster. I'm here to pick up your latest processed materials shipment. Okay, time to drive like the wind.
Alright, I'm going to check in on my master. I think today's dish came up pretty great. We'll have to see if she agrees. She's breathtaking. Hey there, master. How are you feeling? Did my cooking cheer you up? Oh, is that a clean plate I spy? I take it that means you liked it? I hope so. My nan is delicious on its own. Adding cheese just makes it even better. Well, technically, I just recreated it in data. But hey, as long as it tastes right, that's all that matters. So even my best dish wasn't enough to improve your mood?
It's not about mood, Lancer. I've just always been like this.
My brothers always cheered up whenever they had my cooking. Even when we were banished or when we were going through tough times.
Well, I'm not your sibling.
Of course you're not, master. Still, something doesn't seem right. I'm positive I can still find a way to cheer you up. I just know there's still plenty of room in your room for your mood to improve. Not that I have any real evidence for that.
So, you're aware you're talking out of your ass.
So before I get to fighting, I'm gonna cook you something guaranteed to cheer you up.
I don't know much about you, but you're a perfectly strong hero, right? Why not just fight on your own without me?
Right now, food takes precedence over fighting. I can't be satisfied with my cooking until I can at least cheer my own master up. I'm not so conceited as to think I'm the greatest chef in the world or anything. But my siblings and everyone at the palace always loved my cooking, so I want to do them proud.
Whatever. Were your heroic deeds all about food or something?
Beats me. All I can tell you is that my cooking is just as much a part of who I am as anything else. Anyway, if my prized cheese naan still wasn't enough to put a smile on your face, then I'll just keep trying new dishes until we find something that does. Looks like I don't have enough ingredients. I mean materials. Well then, we'll just have to go get more.
Go ahead.
Come on, Master. You've got to come along too. That's what Holy Grail Wars are all about, right?
I'm completely useless. If we get into a fight,
We're not going looking for a fight. I told you. We're just going to get more materials. For the time being, all I'm going to focus on is cooking something that'll make you smile. That's my top priority. The war can wait. Now come on, Master. If you don't want to walk, I'll give you a piggyback ride. That damn battle-crazed buffoon. Even in this new world, he's still refusing to stay out of my way. Alright. I am gonna call it a night there. How many more days I have until the quest is expired?
バスター、クイック、アーツ。これらのカードを一度に選ぶことで3種のボーナスを獲得できる。
2 days left and I have to go through 24 nodes. And we're at 17. We just did 16.
狙ってみましょう。
I'm gonna have to do a long stream tomorrow. Hopefully I have time to do that. Although, I could just, like, blitz through and just read through my room. Because I think they started to add it immediately now? Yeah. How to get out of this? I don't know why I thought they would, show each section. Or at least, like, more compact reason. Or more compact section. So that's, like, the worst case scenario. That I have to do on my own. To, like, finish this quest. Because I need that SQ. But, hopefully, we can get through 8 nodes worth of story tomorrow. And you don't need to do that. Until then, thank you everyone who joined me today, and I'll see you all next time. Bye bye.